Hello, Roam Mithril here once again, just a talky bit video to let everyone know what's going on. I've been discussing this more over on my social media like Twitter and Tumblr lately, but just to go ahead and put it here too, obviously the channel's kind of on forced hiatus right now. For those not in the know, I live in Texas, not right on the Gulf Coast, but close enough to it to where Hurricane Laura is going to be a problem. We're like far enough inland that the storm surge part of it isn't a problem for us. We should be absolutely fine from that. It's more just, the storm going over us and what damage it's going to do, and the fact that it's probably going to knock the power grid out for some time. As to how long, I have no idea, of course. It's just going to be, we'll have to play it by ear and see how things go. We're well stocked on supplies. We're going to be barricading the house, doing everything we can to be as safe as possible. Unfortunately, it's just not really feasible for us to get out of Dodge. We don't really have anywhere we can go to or anything like that. We don't have the money to stay at a hotel or wherever we'd have to go to evacuate. So we don't really have any choice but to sit here and weather the storm. It's something we've had to do before. I had two hurricanes that I had to go through before I had the YouTube channel going and everything. Back in the mid-2000s, we got hit with both Hurricane Rita and Hurricane Ike. So, it's not our first rodeo. We know what to do to prepare. We are taking it as seriously as we can and just doing what preparations we can, but there's not much else we can really do about it. So it is likely to put me out of commission for a while. Unfortunately, that's just all there is to it. We do have a portable generator, but again, we did get that like back in the mid-2000s, back when we first got hit with Rita, during the aftermath of that. I don't actually know what condition it's in at this point. My uncle's been off and on maintaining it, so hopefully it still works. And if it does, I may at least be able to get my computer up and running during the aftermath of this while we're waiting on everything to iron itself out. No guarantees on that, though. Again, we'll have to play it by ear. But chances are I'm going to be okay. We're going to be okay here. It's just going to be however long we have to go without power. Hurricane Rita and Hurricane Ike, they were two distinctly different sides of the coin in that regard. Hurricane Rita hit us hard. I mean, the hurricane passed directly over us. It was kind of slow moving, so it got to do a lot of damage by staying overhead for a long time. It was a strong hurricane when it hit and while it was still going over land. That one knocked our power out for a full 30 days. Ike, on the other hand, was more of a glancing blow. I don't think that one was nearly as strong as Rita was. It still did a lot of damage to a lot of areas. We got lucky on that one. We didn't get hit nearly as bad by that one, and we were only without power for about a week after that one. But still, I'd be looking at probably, at the very least, that. Probably somewhere between the two, because Laura is looking like it. It's still hard to tell if it's going to be a direct hit or a glancing blow as to where we are. But they're talking about it being a Category 3 when it makes landfall, but the path looks like it's going to lose power quickly, hopefully. Really hoping it does, and just kind of minimizes the damage it does. It also looks like this one's going to be moving fast, so hopefully it'll just be done with us quickly. But that's really all I can say on it at this point. I just wanted to let everyone know why I haven't really been doing anything as far as videos lately. At first it was just, nervousness of watching, okay, what are these storms going to do in the Gulf? Are we going to be okay? Are we not? And now it is, full preparation mode. I'm doing my best to stay as calm as I possibly can, but on the inside I'm kind of screaming and panicking. It's never a good feeling. It's also kind of a bad one because this is the first time I've had to deal with a hurricane going through and my mom hasn't been here, I mean, given her physical condition, like toward the end, I'm glad she isn't having to suffer through this. But at the same time, like back when she was in better physical health and everything when we got hit with those first two hurricanes, during all the aftermath, she was my emotional rock. She kept me steady, she kept me from panicking, and I don't have that this time. So, yeah, mentally I've been kind of a mess. But that's where things are right now. Like I said, we're probably going to be okay. I will notify everybody as soon as I can get a message out there in some way, shape, or form. And that's pretty much all we can do, really. So, yeah, with that, just keep a good thought, and I shall see you again next time, whenever that may be. Till then, fare thee well.